Since the dawn of humanity, the understanding of well-being and rational decision-making has remained relatively unchanged. However, recent discoveries in neuroscience and psychology may fundamentally change long-held theories about emotions and reasoning. One recent study analyzed patients who had experienced damage to the amygdala, a primitive part of the brain that typically regulates emotions. What they discovered was that these patients had often lost their ability to feel emotions and make basic decisions. The implication of this discovery is that our decisions are not determined simply by logic or emotions alone, but rather a combination of the two. When we make a bad decision that affects our well-being, it is typically caused by an imbalance between our reasoning and our emotions. This process of understanding and facilitating emotions into rational thinking is known as emotional intelligence. Originally developed in 1990 by John Mayer, David Caruso, and Peter Salovey, the theory of emotional intelligence can be broken down into 4 simple aspects. 1. The ability to perceive emotion. For humans, cues like facial expressions and gestures can indicate complex emotions that influence our understanding of other people, such as happiness, sadness, anger, and fear. 2. Understanding emotions. Emotions convey information. For example, happiness usually indicates a desire to join with other people. Sadness indicates a desire to avoid people, and so on. Each emotion conveys its own patterns of possible messages and actions associated with those messages. 3. Using emotions to facilitate thought. In recent years, cognitive scientists have discovered that emotions prioritize our thinking. Therefore, having a good system of emotional input can help you focus on things that truly matter. 4. Managing emotions. Managing emotions involves the ability to promote certain types of behavior through emotions and using them to your advantage. For example, if you're sad, you're more likely to be reflective and analytical. If you are happy, you're more likely to be social and outgoing. These 4 aspects that make up emotional intelligence inform our decisions, help predict life outcomes, and help us understand people in order to build healthy relationships.
Those stinking pigs! I hate those pigs! I'm so angry at those pigs!
I'm so angry, I could just smash them into bacon bits.
I don't know what to say. We were just really angry at them. I don't think of myself as a bigot, but when it comes to pigs, we've always just hated them.
Hey, birds! You think you're so awesome. You're nothing. That slingshot's just for show. They think they're so cool because they can fly and because they can regulate their body temperature without soaking in mud. But really, they're just omelets with wings. You know what I'm saying? Hey, we're not gonna let you talk to us that way.
Pigs, prepare to feel my wrath.
Yeah, bring it on.
You're gonna regret messing with this one seriously angry bird!
Where is he? What's going on?
Huh?
I thought I was angry. When I saw that helpless little blind piggy, all that anger just flew away. I guess I just realized that I don't have to be angry, that it's actually a choice. Pretty deep for a brain the size of a jelly bean, huh?
What happened? Where's that angry bird?
Oh, he flew the coop. Here, let me help you down before those nasty birds come back. And the rest is history. birds and pigs put their anger aside and lived in harmony, working together to build complex machines for blind pigs to get around easier.
Almost every business decision we make on a daily basis is based on emotions. We feel choice A is better than choice B. Therefore, many times we make our choices based on what our emotions or gut feelings are telling us. People need to have the self-awareness of their own emotions and the origins to understand themselves better, their motivations, fears, limitations, and strengths. It's also extremely important for people to be in touch with their emotions when working in teams. But just as important is their ability to work with empathy, to imagine a problem or situation from another perspective, to stand in somebody else's shoes. Being attuned to other people's emotions and concerns is even more significant today when teams are cross-cultural and businesses are global, thus increasing the complexity of interactions and how emotions are expressed. Emotional intelligence is quite simply the ability to understand, express, and manage your own emotions, develop and maintain good social relationships, and think clearly and solve problems under pressure. Try this simple exercise. Recall a recent incident you would describe as stressful. Visualize yourself as an observer, not a participant, almost like you are looking down on the situation from above. As you shift from the role of the participant to the observer, notice the corresponding shift in your emotional state. This self-awareness, now freed of its emotional charge, will help you clearly see how you are impacted by the situation and how you are impacting others.
Self-regard, the ability to accept yourself for who you are, warts and all. Assertiveness, the ability to say, in a non-offensive way, what you need to say when you need to say it. Social responsibility, the ability to give back, to be helpful. Impulse control, the ability to resist or delay an impulse, drive, or temptation to act. And flexibility, the ability to transition your emotions from one state to another. The only way to strengthen your 15 emotional intelligent competencies is to work them. Just like strengthening your biceps, the only way you can build these competencies is if you practice working them. If you want stronger biceps, you do more curls. Well, in a sense, if you want stronger emotional muscles, you do the exercises you need to in order to improve them. The more you understand your emotions as well as others, the better your professional and personal lives will be.
Emotional intelligence comes into play. Some of your career highs and lows to date will have had their outcomes driven by your emotional intelligence. There is a direct correlation between emotional intelligence and business outcomes or results. Here's just 3 examples. In management and leadership positions, emotional intelligence, when combined with experience, is the best predictor of executive success, approximately 40% more successful. Sales results, where sales reps have been consulted and coached in respect of EI, have seen sales increase some 10 to 20%. Organizations which have worked proactively to develop the emotional intelligence of teams have cut attrition rates in half. EI is twice as important as IQ in determining future career success.
மீண்டும் சீறி பாயும் நம் தேசம் எங்கும் ரோஷமேறும் ஒரு வார்த்தை கூட புது மாற்றம் காணும் விடுதலை எடை விட என்ன நினை பயத்தைய முறை பகல் கனவை உடை வீரம் தியாகம் மோதும் உன் தோளில் காயம் மாறும் இனி கோலம் துரோகம் மாயும் வருங்காலம் இனியும் இதிகாசமாகும்
மகிழ்ச்சி